James Johann, rural genius.
I don't have a lot of luck with women. Never have. You guys are like, no shit, really. No. I've been in good relationships, though. You ever been in a real good relationship, things just move real fast. You don't even notice the time going by. I mean, before I knew it, this girl was saying those three little words. Let me know how she felt about me. You know, pack your shit. And she left me. She left me with this big dude. You know, this big muscly guy, one of those big corn-eating, big... And it makes me jealous when women do that. I think girls want these big muscle-bound dudes, and I'm a little guy. So when that happened, I went to the health food store, and I got a big jar of that muscle powder stuff, and I was going to work out and buff up and get big, and I got home, and I couldn't get the goddamn lid off my muscle powder. I had to call her new boyfriend to come open that shit up for me. I'm going to kick your ass in 6 weeks, pussy. I got lucky about 4 years ago. I met a girl named Amanda. We've been together ever since. We're actually engaged. Yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah. I proposed to her on April Fool's Day just in case she said no. You know, I was like, just kidding, honk, 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 you know, waka, waka. But she said yes, and we have a baby together. We just had our first baby. No. It took me like 2 minutes, man. Not a big deal. I did on the commercial break watching Murder, She Wrote. I didn't know we were going to do it. Yeah, see, my dad told me when I was born back in the 70s, guys didn't really have to go in there. You kind of have to. You don't have to now, but your wife or your girlfriend or your cousin or whoever you knocked up is going to be mad. And I don't know, I didn't want to go in there. I don't want to see any of that stuff. I had my eyes covered up. Ooh, it even sounded weird in there. There was a lot of grunting noises, a lot of squishy sounds. Sounded like a weightlifting competition in a swamp. It was nasty. It was like... And there's a lot of people in there. I thought there'd be some privacy. I thought there'd be like a doctor and a nurse. There's just people roaming in and out the whole time. My girlfriend's got her biscuit up in the air for everybody to see. I'm like, take a good peek at my candy. There it is. Get a good look at it. Some guy in a corner leaning on a mop eating a ham sandwich and shit. You know, the 7th grade field trip comes walking through. There's some guy on a Shriner's bike. I'm like, is he throwing gum? But... my girlfriend was brave, man. She had that baby in like 45 minutes, which is really quick. And you know that epidural deal they give you in your backbone? That shot? Yeah, she didn't even want that. I had to talk her into it. She's like, oh, that's expensive. We can't afford that. Just give me my purse. I got some shit in my purse. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm dating Courtney Love all of a sudden. You got 8-ball in your Gucci bag. Anyway, long story short, my baby popped out. Well, didn't really pop out. It kind of went... sounded like an octopus falling down a stepladder. It was nasty. It was like... And I'll be honest, when I first saw my baby, I freaked out. Because she didn't exactly look white. She was this browny, purpley color, and I thought, uh-oh, some homie's got to pawn some bling-bling. He's got a hospital bill coming his way. But they aired her out and she honkied up and everything's cool now. So I'm not paying for somebody else's shit. That's all I'm saying. But I'm scared. I'm scared to be a dad, you know. I don't know if I can do it. I've never been responsible for anything in my life. You know, I had dogs, but a lot of them died. I admire you if you're a father. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I don't know. I don't give good advice to kids or people with kids. My buddy Brian had a kid a few years ago, and he comes to me last summer for advice. He's like, dude, my son just flunked the 3rd grade. I don't know how to tell my kid he's going to be held back a year. I'm like, I guess you better tell him slow so little dumbass will get it. You know, it's like...